coming all cash and shit. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I realized in my last video I never said Happy New Year, and February is almost over, so Happy New Year, baby! So today, I actually just got back from a 4-day trip. So it's almost midnight right now and I'm pretty tired, but I did want to get this video out. Ever since I announced that I was a flight attendant, who am I? Ever since I posted that I was a flight attendant now, a lot of people were asking me a lot of questions about it, like how I became one. So I figured I would dedicate this video to you, all of you out there. Okay, so I decided to divide this video up into different sections. I wrote all of them down in my handy dandy notebook. So let's get started. Okay. Okay. So let me start with how I found out about this job. So literally, I'm not even gonna hold you, no funny. As soon as they cut unemployment, girl, I was on Indeed.com typing up different jobs. The first jobs that came into my head, and flight attendant was one of them because, you know, government paid for my last trip. So I typed up flight attendant, and lucky enough, there was a regional company that works for United that was hiring at the moment. So I applied. A couple, maybe week later, they hit me back saying that they wanted to do a group in-person interview within the next week, so I had to confirm all that details. The application process itself that I had to submit first wasn't a lot. I just had to give my, you know, regular job application information, name, date of birth, work history, etc., 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 etc. I didn't have to submit a photo like some of these other girls, which, by the way, I'm not worried about. I mean, like, look at me. As soon as I went to the group interview, which, by the way, was held by a hotel by my base, my domicile airport, the airport that I worked through, that I considered home base. So they conducted like a seminar, 30-minute seminar before they got to calling us individually to do a one-to-one interview. When I got there, first of all, I got there late as shit. Can we talk? The airport that I work from, it's like an hour away. So, and it's in a whole other state. Like, I live in New York, airport I work through is in New Jersey. So that was the first time I drove in New Jersey, and girl, let me talk to my New Jersey heads. Y'all gotta work on that turnpike. I'm sick of it. Okay? One wrong turn, you're done. You're done. You're finito. But anyway, I digress. Yeah, I got there late as shit. I was like 35th person, and I couldn't even hide that because I had to sign my name and it said number 35. So one of the last ones to get interviewed. So I was like, oh wow, I'm late to an interview for a flight attendant. Oh, they're never gonna accept me. Girl, when I tell you, I had this girl, my interviewer, her name is Angela too. Hey girl, if you're watching, and bada bing, bada boom. She was like, yeah, like, I don't normally tell this to the interviewees. Like, you're hired. I usually wait a couple of days to let them know, but like, you're hired. So I was like, oh yeah, cool. Great, thank you. Fantastic, right? And some of the girls I was talking to, they were like, oh my God, I don't know how I did on the interview. I hope they take me. In the back of my head, I was like, yeah, I know I'm gonna get hired, but you know, sometimes you gotta play a part. I was like, yeah, you know, hope they take me too. Fingers crossed. Like Ange said, I did get the confirmation that I was hired. I had to fill out another set of paperwork. And then I had to get ready for ground school, which is a perfect transition to my next section. Training! Ta-da! So training consisted of me spending 6 weeks at my company's base state, which is St. Louis, Missouri. So I had to pack up for 6 weeks. First time I've ever been away from my house that long. And let me tell you, whew, Ooh. First of all, there are no Haitian restaurants to St. Louis. Y'all gotta work on that. Can't do it. Girl, my skin was peeling and crispity, crunchy, cool. Like, without Haitian food, like, I lost all the flavor. Anyway, yeah, aside from that, it really wasn't that bad. I met some really dope people in ground school training, which I ride for till this day.
To this day! To this day!
Like, we still have a group chat. We still keep in touch. Ground school itself, I mean, you stayed at a hotel. I had a roommate. Shout out to her. She know who she is. I don't want to put your business out there because, you know, I don't know how you act, but she know who she is. We had a grand time. It was, how long was class? It was like 8 to 5, Monday through Friday for 6 weeks. Literally most of the time we were reading from a manual, but, you know, past that part, you know, fast forward a couple weeks, you know, we actually got some hands-on experience. We had exams, tests. It was legitimately like going away for college, but shortened. So it was really fun. Like, I didn't go away for my college year, so I always like was really upset. I was like, damn, I wish I went away, girl. I would have been outside. But, you know, thank God I had this chance to do that. Let's see, I don't want to go into too many details about ground school because, you know, for security reasons. But yeah, you know, we had the schools by the airport. There was a hangar where we actually got on the actual aircraft that we were working through, so you got to see it like in real life. There was like a practice airplane where you had to run drills, and then yeah, fast forward 6 weeks, graduation came. I got my certificate, got my uniform. If you follow me on Instagram, you should, by the way. You seen this picture right here? That one. Editing Angie, please put it there. And I got my wing. Got my wing. Yup, got my wing. After 6 weeks, got my wing, got my uniform, came back home right in time for Christmas. Gave my mom a big hug. Gave my mom's food an even bigger hug. I tell you, going away without Haitian food or your mom's cooking, for the birds. For the birds. But yeah. So, at this point, Angela has graduated ground school. She has a wing. She has a uniform. She passed everything. So what's next? You guessed it. Actually, you probably didn't guess it. That's why you're watching this video. But yeah, so once you graduate ground school, you have to do what they call an initial operating experience, aka an IOE, which is where a check airman, a certified flight attendant, you observe them for a certain amount of period of time. Each airline is different. For me, it was like 4 trips, 4 legs. And then the last 4 legs trips, you had to do it, and they would just observe you, and they would decide whether you're fit to fly or not. I don't want to scare y'all, but normal IOEs are fine. Normal IOEs are fine, allegedly, that I've heard. Yeah, most of my classmates, the one that were ahead of me, they went on their trip. Everything ran smoothly. They passed. They was working. Unfortunately for me, I had to live life through my lens, so nothing was fine. So due to weather, due to cancellations, due to diversions, I left for my IOE trip on the 31st. Normally, it was originally scheduled for me to come back on the 31st of December, 4th of January. That's how long my IOE was supposed to be. When I tell you I left on the 31st, because of all that BS that was happening, I didn't graduate. I didn't pass my IOE till January 20th. If y'all want a separate video of what the hell happened, I can tell you what happened, but I'm just gonna drop it from there. But for my girls that want to be a flight attendant, just know, under normal circumstances, you're good for an IOE. It's just when it comes to me. Things aren't that simple. Whoa. I passed my IOE, and now I am certified to fly as a flight attendant. And here we are, February 20th, 23rd to 24th. I don't know what day it is currently. I don't know what day it is currently. So yeah, that's where I am right now. How do I like flying? Flying is great. I mean, you go to our airport, you show up an hour before flight, you have known crew member access. So the girls that are going through security are over there. I'm over here with my drink, walking through, no problem. I have parking. I have parking at the airport. I mean, it's great. And my overnights, I'm doing regional right now, mostly on the East Coast of the US, so it's not anything spectacular, but the hotels I've been in so far has been great. I've been having a blast. So yeah, I think that's it for my video. I'll be making more content of me being a flight attendant, of course. If you like what you see in this video, please like, subscribe, and share this video, all right? Or else I'm gonna come in your room tomorrow night. I'm gonna fight you. I'm gonna fight you like Maddie from Euphoria. I've not watched it. I've only seen clips on YouTube. So if anyone has HBO Max, swing that. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.